Hello and welcome on Thomas Geiger Car, today with the new C-Klasse. At least that's how Mercedes calls its most successful model in the lineup. Because after 4 years they have upgraded and updated the sedan, station wagon, convertible and coupe. And they've changed 6,500 out of the 11,500 parts. Is that enough to call it a really new vehicle? That's what we're gonna find out on our test drive here on Thomas Geiger Car. Mercedes has dramatically updated and upgraded the engine lineup of the C-Klasse at both ends. So at the entry level we now have a C200 with a tiny little 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine that is delivering an impressive 184 horsepower due to an EQ boost system. Means an electric starter generator adding another 13 horsepower by electrical energy that helps you to get the car going faster, that helps accelerate and that improves start-stop system so that consumption is going down. On the other end we have the C43 AMG we're sitting in here. It had 367 horsepower at the outgoing model and now with the facelift it's raising up to 390 horsepower. Gives you an acceleration of 4.7 seconds from 0 to 100. Still limited to 250, everything above is reserved for the pure AMG, the C63 with the 8-cylinder. Design-wise the changes are pretty limited, at least at the standard models. It's a bit different with the C43 AMG that we have here, because the customers wanted to have more the V8 look and AMG was happy to deliver. So we have a new front fascia and a new rear, both more aggressive, a new grille, design copied from the V8 model of the C63. So overall, if you go for the C43, you can really show off now, pay less than the V8, but almost make the same impressions. In the other models, design changes, only small little details. New wheels, new headlights, new rear lights. That's basically it. While many changes of the big update are hidden underneath the sheet metal, and you can't see much of the design work from the outside, the inside is quite obvious. And Mercedes has especially upgraded the infotainment system. We now have a digital combi instrument like we know it from E and S class, and we have a bigger screen with a new setup. It's not the famous MBUX system as we know it from the A class, for example, but at least there is a better speech recognition and I can, for example, raise and lower the windows or change the setting of the air condition by just talking to my Mercedes in the future. Something that's really missing is the touchscreen, because as bright as the new screen might be and as perfectly it is integrated, it is still solid, and the only thing that I get when I touch it is dirty fingerprints. Pretty disappointing if you consider that A-Class nowadays is equipped with a touchscreen. Another carryover from E and S class is the energizing comfort system. Something that's combining all the amenities the car is offering. Air condition, music and sound system, ambience lighting, massage seats. Everything is coupled together in special programs, and once you push them you get a relax or an activation or a wellness treatment, and the joy of driving is even bigger. One of the coolest features of the update is something you can't see and you hopefully never will need. But Mercedes has programmed the sensors of the car and the Mercedes Me app in a very smart way. If somebody hits your car and tries to run away, you will immediately get notified, and technically you can also get its license plate. Not sure if that's legal, Mercedes is just trying to figure that out, but once that happens you will never have a hit and run accident and will never have to pay for a damage that you didn't cause on your own. Thanks for joining me on that test drive with the upgraded and updated Mercedes C-Klasse. Yes, the engines are more powerful and less thirsty. The car is more intelligent with more driver assistance systems and a more modern infotainment system. And energizing comfort is really a good thing. So Mercedes had an impressive work with the car. But does that make it a new C-Klasse? No. And I think that's good, because the outgoing model was one of the best Mercedeses ever. and the new one is just a tiny little bit better. So if you liked the old car, you're gonna love the new one. But you definitely will not change from another brand to the updated model. And it could be that it's gonna be difficult for the C-Class in the near future, because the next BMW 3 Series is just on the horizon. And that's a real new car, and the challenge is on. Thank you, Tschüsschen, and bye-bye.